Everybody, I need to stand up and run for a second, so I will be right back after this ad. Stay tuned.
Are you supporting the channel? Are you subscribing? Are you helping Kusog7ande become great? You should subscribe. And join Mystery Tournament.
Well, hello everybody, welcome on back. We are pretty much ready to move on to the next game. Let me just do one final check to make sure we are set. Okay, Crappy, take us away. Let's go on over to the game reveal. Woo! Yeah, there he goes. I am very happy that we have a fantastic GM coming in today. I do want to say thank you to those who have subbed and followed over the last little while. Honey NB and Kaylin Noct, especially both of you. And all of the support helps keep this going. It helps keep me fed with burritos, and it also helps me cover the price for prizes that we give out during the bracket. So if you do want to help keep this running, that's something you can do. You can also, there's a Patreon, and there's the other thing. You can send in tips as well. So yeah, if you want to do any of those, you're welcome to. With that said, we have a fantastic GM. Let's please bring on in one of our faves. All of them are my faves, but Garb, you're especially my fave at this moment. Come on in, Garb. Let's chat about your game. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm your fave. Oh, hello.
Yeah, you're my fave today.
Aw. Well, anyway, hello.
You're allowed to be a favorite, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, how are you doing today? Anything exciting?
Nothing much. Just I've kind of been working on like Power Pride related stuff because Winter Pride's coming out pretty soon and stuff.
Okay.
And yeah. But yeah, so anyway, and also I'm getting to give like a super cool game. I'm gonna be giving Wolverine for the NES today.
Rah, look at him go right over the LJN thingy, the rainbow. Yeah. You know what? I actually feel I know that I've seen this game before, but I don't recall too much about it. I do know that it's not good. But I actually should have everything captured already. So the players will have 1 hour to try to make as much progress as they can through Wolverine for the NES. We have 4 fantastic players, as well as one of our past GMs who is playing this year, Tina Hacks. It's great to have Tina here. We've also got Moonberry2, 3 Hams, and BV728 playing. So, y'all, here is a game. And I'm very, very excited for this match. Yeah, Garb, by the way, I do not have you echoing on Discord these days, so if you do want to just watch the stream through Discord, you can hear the game audio without hearing yourself.
Oh yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, it's nice to be able to just hear the game audio.
Yeah.
Especially jams like this. This has pretty good music, I think.
Oh, this is a good one. I might have to pump it up in just a little bit as well. Well, I'm very excited. Let me go and check with the players to see if they are good to go. Auto fire is for weaklings. Oh my gosh, Tina, you can't say auto fire is fine and for people who use it.
Yeah. Yeah, auto fire's totally like cool.
Okay, so I'm just letting them know it is completely fine for people to use auto fire. And I'm letting people know they do not have to use auto fire if they do not wish to, but that we fully are okay with that during Kusog7ande. Okay, yeah, actually, that's something that we'll have to see. Okay, I think everybody is ready. I've got a... Tina says, ready. Moonberry says, thumbs up. BV, ready. 3Hems, ready. Okay, we are good to go. So I need all of your best Wolverine emotes. I know that Wolverines are a super popular animal on Twitch.tv. No, that's the capybara. Everybody's all about the capybara these days. So I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. Okay. Here we go! Spam your hero emotes right now! Countdown is starting! Yeah! So as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer. Other than that, I think we are good to go. So let's see. Player 1, level 1, the first trial. And I may need to do a tiny bit of recapturing for some of the players, and that is fine because that is life. So Garb, talk to me about this game here, Wolverine for the NES. I don't think I've ever played this.
Okay, so this is just kind of like a platformer, and like there aren't any iframes, which is a particularly one reason that it's not a super great game, and also you see that burst meter on the bottom right. If that goes up, you just kind of randomly attack, and I think you're invincible as well, but it's still pretty frustrating because you can't control Wolverine and you can just fall into a pit.
I do know I saw BV like walk right into a pit. That was a very fast game over. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to go ahead and hit continue just in case you don't know what the continue rules are. Are there going to be extra continues or are they limited?
You start with one continue, and you can get more by picking up free games that are in some of the areas.
Aha, gotcha. Okay.
So it's pretty strict on continues though, generally.
Yeah, that is fair. You did give out the manual, which is helpful here, and in general, you know, the manual is a decent place to consult information to know what you're getting yourself into when you're jumping into a game. There are times where they can be a little misleading, but in most cases, the manual is more of a benefit than a curse here. Oh my gosh, I love this story here. What's gone down? Your head is swimming. You open your eyes, palm trees. You close your fists, claws intact. Sand? It seems that you've been washed up on a deserted beach. No sign of life anywhere. You stand up, unsteady and steadily, and brush the sand from your Wolverine costume. You look around in one direction. Water as far as the eye can see. In the other direction, low-lying shrubs and palm trees. You've only one way to go. Inland. Let me just say that, like, based off of the gameplay on the first level, that's not what I would have expected because I don't see any trees or anything that makes me feel like this is a beach.
Yeah, the manual isn't exactly accurate to where you are.
Yeah, like, okay. That's... I also really enjoy the second person in this. It made me really think that I was Wolverine for a second, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently there's some architectural monstrosity that is on the desert island. You're not sure where you are or why the monstrosity is there, but you gotta go in, apparently. So you go up, the door reads welcome. There's actually a welcome sign on this monstrosity, this mechanical, this half building, half machine, whatever it is that you're going in. I feel like if I were an evil villain, I would probably have a welcome mat as well. I think that would be great. Anyways, Wolverine believes that this is some trap set up by Magneto, or maybe a headquarters for the Brotherhood of Mutant Terrorists that you've heard about. But, you know, even though you would like to go in there with other people, guess what? You're alone. You can't. It's just Wolverine solo time, baby. Which, honestly, I feel like Wolverine is one of the X-Men characters who does a lot of stuff solo. I know that there have been some movies where the entire plot sort of revolves around the whole idea of Wolverine going off and doing his own thing. So, like, this game at least, like, makes sense that Wolverine's doing his own thing because that's just sort of what he does sometimes. And there's memory loss in like Wolverine lore. There's a lot of interesting stuff. With that said, Tina is currently in a swimming level right alongside Moonberry. What is the main difficulty with this game? Is it that it's brutally hard, or are there things like, are the controls an issue? What are the players struggling with?
I would say, like, in this level, it's just kind of unforgiving, and you take damage from, like, almost everything in this level. Ooh,
oh no! 3 hams! The blind jump didn't... Okay, I'm starting to see. That was a blind jump. And that's not okay.
Yeah, it isn't. Oh, Tina might get one of the hidden characters. Oh no, she went past that.
They're hidden characters?
Yeah, there's a couple of hidden characters. You can find a couple of hidden characters in levels 2 and 4.
Like who?
Okay, it looks like you can find Havoc in level 2 and someone in level 4. Let me see. Does the manual stat? Okay, I think it's somewhere in the manual. But there's a couple in level 2 and 4. Where does it say it here? I haven't ever gotten them myself, so I don't remember super well.
Yeah, level 2, which is trial by error, it says, if you find this one to be simple, then you've undoubtedly done something wrong. This would be quite a shame because your friend Havoc was going to join you on this level. So, like, the manual does give that hint that, like, if you just blast through it really quickly, then maybe you have done something wrong. If you want an additional character, I don't know if you necessarily need them unless Havoc actually has some good controls.
Oh, I guess I misworded that. They don't actually, I don't think you play as them. I think they give you, like, more health. They just kind of assist you and give you more health and stuff, and more air.
Well, I mean, okay. I love some of the lore in this. It talks about Wolverine's life stuff. Like, that's literally the phrase in the manual. Let me get a quick picture of this. Y'all need to see Wolverine's life stuff. Do 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 do.
Oh, Tina got a level warp. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Wait, there's a level warp?
Yeah, she found it.
Crap. Well, so I think Tina is probably going to ask in chat if that is legal. And I believe if it's not stated otherwise, then we generally do allow those to be legal.
Yeah, I would say so. So that's I remember there was one in the first level, but wait. Oh, okay, but I forgot there was one in that level actually. So wow.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let Tina know that is legal, but I'm putting a note that there are some things that you can find in other levels that may help throughout the entire game. That way, you know, I do think that there are, it's something to keep into consideration. If they have found a warp that skips them forward in the game, then, you know, first off, knowing what that warp is helpful. But if the game does become extremely difficult immediately after the warp, perhaps they have skipped some characters or some other things that give advantages that would have helped. So there you go. Right now, the best is to level 6. Tina wasn't really too far behind because level 4 is the trial by water. Is that where the warp was?
Yeah.
So it just skipped level 5.
Yeah, that's level 5 is a pretty long level, yeah.
I mean, it's a big advantage. Like, being able to find something that other players might not stumble across definitely is going to help. But, you know, Kusog7ande, I don't want to throw things out of what's allowed or not unless stated before beginning the match. And honestly, I don't know how many people knew that there were warps in this game. Some may have. I didn't.
Yeah, I knew there was one in this level, but I forgot there was one. Or I knew there was one in level 1, but I forgot there was one in level 4. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Moonberry found a continue, so that'll be helpful. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to show you, in the manual it has this thing that says Wolverine's life stuff, and it talks about things that you'll find throughout the game that Wolverine enjoys. When Wolverine, well, okay, besides losing all of his life force, he loses his life, and then to give Wolverine a chance to restore his energy, call on Havoc. While Havoc is in control, Wolverine will rest and his energy will regenerate. So collecting Havoc may allow you to get health back over time. And that would be huge. Wolverine starts the game with 3 lives, and then if you collect 1-ups, you can increase this number. His favorite food is, you guessed it, burgers. Burgers with the works: onions, jalapeno peppers, chili sauce, pickles, and cheese. Whenever you see a burger in the vicinity, make sure to grab it. It'll increase your life energy. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say that alternating between, like, using the third person he and the second person you, it's throwing me off. I don't like this. His favorite drink, power potion. Oh my gosh, he just drinks energy. That's like saying his favorite drink is Monster, which if Monster Energy had come out before this game, that would probably be what his favorite drink is. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Gulp down as many of these as you find. Playing Wolverine builds up quite a thirst, and power potions build up your strength and your berserker level. And then, yeah, you get 1 continue, but if you grab anything that says free game, you get another continue. Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the berserker meter is exactly, but other people are saying Wolverine's favorite drink was beer. I'm pretty sure that's canon, that he definitely was okay with the alcohol. But you can't just have alcohol in a kid's video game, right? Oh wait, what about Iron Sword? What about like every other game where collecting beer gives you power?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of, yeah, definitely, there were, I don't know, like, this guy doesn't really, yeah, I think that's just kind of, yeah, like an edit, like, this was a superhero book, so they really need to appeal to kids for this one, so.
Yeah. I do like that the manual actually talks about, like, life regeneration per the lore in the game, that, like, serious injuries that could slow people down might take an hour or so to heal. Even bigger injuries that might actually, like, kill people. It could take a month or so for him to recover, but he always comes back. He does heal. As long as he's not dead, he's gonna come back into his full power that he had before getting those injuries. With that said, I feel like this Wolverine in this game might be a little bit weaker. Then again, like, fans spinning around underwater, those could seriously hurt you. Like, I wouldn't want to get chopped up by a fan or a bubble. Bubbles are deadly. And then you've got, like, the Grim Reaper throwing skulls at Moonberry here. That's terrifying. What the crap? Oh, the Grim Reaper was in my dream last night, by the way.
Oh, no!
That's okay. I didn't follow him. I followed the witch. And because I knew, okay, so in my dream I was in a cursed cave, and it was sort of like a convention / video game marathon, and we were gonna, like, pack up and leave and go home, which was cool and all until we knew that the convention was in this cursed cave, and I was like, you know, it's been surprisingly calm and peaceful here. Nothing bad has happened. And then suddenly, bam, curse starts. And, like, everybody starts screaming and yelling, trying to get out of the cave. But there were multiple exits, and a lot of them just led to their doom. But I knew, follow the witch. And we followed the witch and we're safe, so that was good. So,
yay!
Yes, it turns out, within the canon of your dream, make sure that you've done research about the creepy, cursed places that you're having your convention in, okay?
Yeah, you just need to always follow the witch. That's what you do.
Follow the witch. I mean, yeah, look, if there's a witch there, the witch probably knows what evil is happening and knows where to go to not die.
Yeah.
Hey, I do want to thank those Salty Brackets for subscribing and Zeckler for gifting some subs. Thank you for helping support the channel and keep us going, you know, for the 7th tournament that we've done. This is a lot of fun. I love Kusog7ande.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. I just love it. I love being able to be here with friends and chat with them. I love being able to watch people play games that, honestly, I don't really want to play. Although this, like, I'm gonna say that the music does a lot of heavy lifting for this game. This music is so good.
Yeah, this is great music.
Yeah, it rocks. Do.
Oh, do you want to know how to get the power up in level 2?
Yes, how do you do it?
Oh, I don't remember exactly, but I think it's something like you need to just punch a few times when you're above the platform.
What?
I think ducking and then punching a few times, yeah.
That's so dumb. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not exactly intuitive.
Not at all. Go above a platform and punch like 3 times. Yeah, people are noting this is Fallen Brothers music. Absolutely. Other people, you know, a lot of people here have probably watched some AVGN, and I feel like Kusog7ande largely started with AVGN games. We don't see them show up quite as much these days. AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, for those not in the know. But this is definitely one of the games that he touched on a while ago. And definitely had a lot of passion for. LJN, though, usually didn't develop, they published, but still, you know, they were okay publishing stuff that wasn't exactly the highest quality there. And who knows, maybe they did some negotiations with different developers, and they were like, we need this game in 5 months, can you do it? They're like, how much money are you giving? Okay, I guess we can. Let's do it. Gotta get it out.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, I played this as a kid and I genuinely liked it. So I guess to an extent, some people probably liked it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Out of this isn't the worst game out there. I'd say that it's pretty brutally difficult, but at the same time, like, the controls seem like they make sense. Swimming is a little bit of a butt, but like, this game's playable, and that's more than you can say than you can about like some of the other games that were published by LJN.
Yeah, I know there was X-Men for the NES. I haven't played that myself, but I've heard that is like, from what I hear, that's a lot worse than this. From what I hear, anyway.
Yes, I've played it. Yes, that's incomparable. This game is a game, okay? This game is a platformer. It makes sense. X-Men for the NES, I think I actually have a cart here. Not because I owned the cart, but because Justin, before I met him, his mother apparently bought him tons of really bad games because they were super cheap. So, yeah, Uncanny X-Men is in our collection. It's bad. It is so bad. But, like, the visuals in this game, I like them. You're playing as Wolverine, which is really cool. I would presume that the worst thing about this game is the brutal difficulty. Because, like, there are not a lot of health drops around. So you really need to conserve the health. Also, what are iframes? They don't exist in this. You take continuous damage if you are in a hitbox somewhere. There we go. Power potion for Moonberry. Those two potions are going to help considerably. I believe.
From what?
Oh, go ahead.
From what I saw from just playing it a little bit ago, one big thing with this game is there's a pretty big difficulty spike and some pretty mean moves later on in the game.
Okay. Also, like, I'd say design-wise, the game is a little bit flawed. Like, early on, I think it's level 2, you have to make a complete leap of faith. And if you don't do that, you can't make progress, but you're probably going to die. Because not only is it a leap of faith, but there's a magnet at the bottom of the leap of faith, where even if you are above the platform that you need to land on, it can drag you off of it without you having time to react. Like, that is some utter BS.
Yeah.
And why was the hamburger why are there hamburgers underwater? I don't like this. The buns are gonna get soggy.
Well, I guess stay hydrated.
Would you eat a soggy hamburger? I wouldn't.
If I was hungry.
Okay, if I knew like where the water was from, but there's scuba divers in there and they're like these fans, it's probably gonna at least have a metallic gross taste to it. I don't want it.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Yeah, no, someone is mentioning Burger King burgers flushed down the toilet. So just Burger King burgers. I don't know. Here's the deal. Burger King's best food was always breakfast, and it always will be breakfast. I don't care for their burgers. I haven't had Burger King in years, though, so I don't know.
I don't think I've ever had breakfast from Burger King in particular. I've had it at McDonald's a lot, but not from Burger King, I must say.
Yeah, like, I feel like fast food, the only acceptable food from, like, fast food like that is breakfast. McDonald's breakfast, pretty dang good, yo. Burger King, it's alright. I don't want to get burgers from them, no. Your burger's kind of, I don't know, just disappointment. I've had enough disappointment in my life. I don't need more McDonald's.
Yeah.
Escorian is saying that McDonald's got rid of the one good breakfast item. What is that? Chad is asking where Moonberry is. This is level 5, which is before the level that Tina is on. Tina found the level skip from 4 to 6, which is definitely helping. Question, I see the players punching, but I'm not sure they have claws out. Do you put your claws out?
You can put your claws out by pressing select, but it does make you lose health each time you use your claws. So
okay.
You want to limit how much you use them.
So that's dangerous.
Oh, Tina made it to level 7. Nice.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a huge amount of progress. Tina is doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, like, Wolverine is all about those claws, and in the movie, sure, putting his claws out would hurt every single time, but once they're out, they're out. Like, they shouldn't just keep... Oh, well, that jump was pretty evil that Tina died on. Welcome to video games, but Tina did have a continue.
Oh, nice. And Moonberry's on level 6, too.
Yeah, Moonberry is making a very good push. Honestly, like, Moonberry, I believe, has won some mystery tournament, not just matches, but mystery tournament as a whole by far. He's done extremely well over there. Tina has been a GM in the past and has done very well in races. I'm not too surprised that these two are the ones who are shining a little bit. 3 Hams has been around the channel for a while and has played in, I believe, Don't Make Us Bored. They've played a few times, but, like, I think they're still relatively new to Kusog7ande. I'm not too surprised that he's lacking, that he's lagging behind a little bit. Man. And BV as well. BV is, I believe, a little less experienced than the two on the top. So, like, my bets are going towards Tina, Hax, or Moonberry. Tina found the level warp, which is a huge advantage, but just knowing Moonberry, I think he could pass her up in a little bit. I think that could genuinely happen pretty soon. Oh, people are saying Hams was in Kusog7ande. Okay, I'm sorry, I forget. That's still relatively new to Kusog7ande. But I think back then, before it was 3 Hams, it was 2 Hams. We have had an increase in Hams.
Yay, more ham.
I like ham. Oh, we even have How Ham Hesk in chat. There's just a lot of ham everywhere.
And hey, this game has burgers, so all the ham.
Yeah, but some of them are underwater, and I do not want underwater burgers.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they're doing super well at this game.
So select, that button will either extend your claws or it will call Havoc if you have Havoc unlocked. The manual does say Havoc will come to Wolverine's aid when you press select, provided you have found Havoc hiding in level 2. So, like, the manual does have multiple places where it's like, Havoc's in level 2. If anybody manages to find Havoc, that could be a significant advantage for them. But that's also if they don't lose all of their lives finding Havoc, you know?
Yeah.
If anybody does, though, that could be a possibility for them to move into the lead, because that, like, Havoc being able to heal Wolverine would make a giant difference. As long as he's not, like, a one-time use. It looks like he has a charge meter. Havoc, 0-0. You gotta charge your Havoc, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, so someone's asking in chat. What are the stakes? This is a 9/10 point match, so only first will move on from this.
Yeah. I'm actually like a little bit surprised that Moonberry is in. Like didn't do so well during the first 2 matches. He's been great in blind races before. But, you know, people struggle with different things when it comes to video games. Just because somebody struggled before doesn't mean that they necessarily, you know, that they aren't great at video games. It just means they may have had a rough time with certain games. And looking at this, Moonberry had Bug Riders, the Race of Kings for the PS1, which is very different. Oh, frames are dying. No,
the frames.
The frames. Comcast, stop it. Okay, everybody, I'm going to refresh the streams, and hopefully it's just a temporary thing. Don't be like this, Comcast. Don't be like this. I'm doing a local recording, so hopefully, you know, we can keep things going.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, are we back? Are we back? Are you here?
On my end, I see the Twitch streams.
Okay. Losing a lot of... I don't know. It's very much fluctuating at this time. Okay. Holding tight. Hoping that's it. Comcast, don't do this to me. Don't break my heart.
Yeah, be kind.
Yeah, if you try to do this to me, Comcast, I'm gonna come kick your butt.
Oh, apparently I'm garbling. Oh,
nah,
no.
Nah, that's fine. We're gonna be fine, maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So everybody, let me know, are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see what I am saying?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I think things have stabilized now. Good. Wow, people can't hear me at all. Wow, look at these jokers in chat.
It sounds like things might be better.
Yeah, I do see it dropping on occasion. Just losing some frames here and there, so I'm going to bet that it is a Comcast issue. However, I will have a local recording that I can upload to YouTube, so we'll go ahead and keep watching the streams, and hopefully the internet stabilizes a little bit. It's just like Wolverine's health. Occasionally it just dips into the crapper.
Yeah, sometimes. That just happens. That's how the internet is.
Internets. Well, right now, BV moving on to level bonus. But yeah, I was going to say Moonberry 2, their first match was Bug Riders, the Race of Kings. Moonberry took last in that one. But surprise, getting a PS1 racing game where you ride on bugs, that's not exactly the most typical game that is given out in Kusog7ande. You never really know what you're going to get. So, not a huge surprise that somebody who's normally really good at races struggled with that. Moonberry 2 also got Eminem's Mini Madness, which I actually really like that game. I think that it's one of the better Eminem games that I've seen in my life. Yeah.
Is that the Crash Bandicoot one, or...?
No, this one is for Game Boy Color. I think that other versions of the game were the Crash Bandicoot game, but this was a 2D platformer for the Game Boy Color.
I remember that game seeming kind of neat, but I couldn't figure out where to go. Oh, it was you, Time Stalker. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Time Stalker is the person who gave it out, and I quite enjoyed that game. Moonberry managed to stay in the tournament playing that. Tina Hacks, on the other hand, the first game that Tina got this tournament was Way of the Warrior for the 3DO. Honestly, I think I've already forgotten about that. Hey, 3 Hams has 10 Havocs. That is actually pretty dang good. Let me try to open.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let me check out and see what this Way of the Warrior is, because I do not recall it.
It looks like three hands found Havoc, so that could be a big advantage.
Oh, Way of the Warrior was a fighting game. That makes sense. Fighting games are not very common, and then the second game Tina had was Cutthroat Island, an extremely brutal Genesis/Super Nintendo game. Very, very difficult. There's no shame in not doing well when it comes to Cutthroat Island. The minecart stage alone is terrible. So, yeah, everybody here, they took second and fourth, or they took third and then third, and they're fighting to stay alive in the tournament. Only one person from this match will be moving on, and right now Tina Hax is in the best position here. Later on, I'll go ahead and refresh all the streams to make sure everybody is caught up. We're about halfway through, though. People are asking what the other players had for matches. 3 hams. The first game was Quest of Kai for the Famicom, and I'm trying to remember what the Quest of Kai was. Welcome to my life. We've had a few games on Kusog7ande, and sometimes
that game is amazing.
Okay, let me go and fast forward a little bit. Oh, that is the weird game where that's extremely precision platforming hovering girl. It's weird. I like it.
It's the kind of game I would give, probably.
And then the other one was Rygar on Commodore 64, which is not the best version of Rygar. It's also based off of the arcade version, if I'm remembering correctly. BV, on the other hand, had Spock Goes to Hollywood and took third in that one, and then also had Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Let me just say, that game was a fever dream. Yeah, the thing is, if there's a genre that you have a weakness for, we'll probably be able to find that at some point. There are a lot of platformers in Kusog7ande, which, I feel like with 3 people getting eliminated, this game is a pretty fair choice, That way, it all depends on how good they are at playing platformers, how good they are at exploring in some cases, with Tina being in first at the moment. Pirates of the Caribbean, though, being an isometric GBA pirate game, yeah, that's one of those that, you never really know a genre like that is going to appear.
Yeah. I'm just watching Tina, go through these small platforms, and I'd say this is kind of where the difficulty starts really picking up.
Those spikes are insta-kill, right?
Oh, yes, I believe so.
Yeah, the one good thing about that area, though, is that, while spikes are normally bad, these are not Mega Man spikes. Uh-oh, Tina tried to jump over the enemy there, and Tina's through, moving on to, I believe, level 8, which is the second to last level.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, this is huge. One helpful thing in this game that we haven't really pointed out is that when you get to the next level, you get a full health refill. And that definitely helps. So yeah, right now Tina has to go defeat Magneto.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It's super nice that it refills your health. Yeah.
Yeah, that allows you, I think for speedrunners would absolutely love that, because it allows them to play very dangerously, because, if you play dangerously and go fast, you might lose a lot of health, but it doesn't matter as long as you make it to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is kind of forgiving in a lot of ways. It also, has you start from where you died, which is nice.
Yeah, this game is kind of upsettingly, kind of fun. It's just overly difficult in some ways. And, unfortunately, those treadmills got Tina but she had a continue. And the continue starts you where you died as well.
Oh, okay, this is there... Oh, that's a 1-up. Wow.
Very nice secret area find for Tina. I don't think that's what she was going for, but, you know, you never really know in a level that's not just left to right, you know? You might stumble across some secrets, and honestly, getting extra lives, getting extra health, it's always worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where the jumps are annoying.
Yeah, it wasn't really obvious that there was somewhere that you could go there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. She's working on figuring out what the game is trying to get her to do. With that said, 3 Hams is currently on stage 5. Moonberry spent a decent amount of time here, but managed to beat it as well. I think 3 Hams is taking things a little bit more deliberately, which in some cases is very helpful. I mean, this game does not have a timer.
Yeah.
So you can allow yourself to go a little bit slower. It's just, you know, you have to remember to keep a balance. You can go a little bit slower, but am I taking more damage because I'm going slower, or am I avoiding damage by going slower? And if you can answer that question, then you can really, like, determine what your pace should be. Be deliberate or be risky.
Yeah.
And it's also the case, you know, maybe earlier levels you could be a little live dangerously, you know? No! Into the toxic waste there, 3 Hams, but luckily 3 Hams had a continue, and thus can take the time to punch this plant and get through to the next area here, fighting a shadow. Scary. Okay, there's something adorable about having a giant pit that Wolverine has to fall down with hamburgers just on both sides of the pit. So good. If anybody threw me into a deep pit, I hope there would be hamburgers.
Yeah, that would be a good pit to one of the better pits to fall into. It's still not cool to fall into one, but yeah.
BV getting another game over. This game is just really hard, though.
Oh, Tina just fell.
But I think BV, you know, had to continue, just had to enter in his name due to getting a high score. A lot of cases for the Nintendo era actually did matter a little bit. For a lot of games, they followed sort of the arcade style of if you get a certain number of points, you get an extra life. I'm not sure if that's true for this game, but it would definitely be helpful if it were.
If I remember correctly, there isn't, but I could be wrong. I don't remember that. So.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like the enemies respawn too, which is something I just now noticed.
Yeah, they respawn. Do they respawn if you go back to a previous area, or are they like constantly spawning and coming onto the screen?
Oh, it just looked like I noticed they were on Tina's screen again.
Oh, okay. Tina, back to the beginning of the game. That is a huge setback, but nobody has made it that far. Tina definitely has the lead at this point, and she also knows of one of the level skips in the game.
Yeah. So now, oh, those were the ones she skipped. Okay. Yeah, it gives immortality to the meter runs out, the Berserker meter.
Yeah, just so people, if people are watching the VOD later, the Berserker meter. Thank you, Game FAQ's Guide, for not having any information about that. But the Berserker meter, if it fills up per chat, it will give you invincibility until it runs out. So, like you said that you lost control of Wolverine. Is that true? Or is it just like a pure, you're invincible, go ahead and go ham on everything?
Oh, I think you just randomly attack and it can throw you off. I forget if you can control yourself or not. But I know you just randomly attack at the very least.
Oh, well, this is why Game FAQs doesn't have information about the Berserker meter. They spell it Berserker. Beserker. I'm pretty sure that's not an accepted spelling.
I thought you were supposed to spell it with an S.
Well, it should be Berser. They spelled it Beserker. And then in the game, it's Berzerker. So, whatever, they just got it wrong. With each kill that Wolverine makes, his Berserker meter grows by 2 bars. Also, when Wolverine is damaged, his Berserker meter goes down gradually. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I can make fun of this because that is not an accepted spelling. I don't care, Mr. Dictionary Blasphemous Roar Prescriptivist. Descriptivist. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm fully, like, whatever. You can spell things how you want. You just might look silly. Anyways, when the Berserker meter reaches full capacity, Logan's heart will appear where Wolverine's face usually is, and it will beat at a high rate of speed. Wolverine will start swinging and kicking wildly and will be impervious damage until the Berserker meter is emptied. So, yeah, like you said, you do lose control, but you also become invincible during that. You'll just continuously attack. 3 Hams collecting Havoc again. Honestly, I wonder if the Havoc collecting is helping 3 Hams make pushes later on, because, you know, 3 Hams has moved into 3rd place. I don't, although BV might be able to pass 3 Hams up now, especially after learning about the skull punches. What the crap? You can punch the skulls to release more skulls? It's like a skull nested doll. What do you call those? The Russian nested dolls. It's like those.
I can't say I really know much about that. So.
Matryoshka. There we go. Matryoshka. Yeah. Those are cute. You know, you open up the doll and there's another doll inside, and you open up the slightly smaller doll and there's another one, and you open another, and you have a full range of dolls. There has to be like an X-Men Matryoshka, right?
Probably.
Yeah! I found one. Everybody, if you go to Etsy, this is $2,500, so maybe you shouldn't go there. But let me go ahead and show this to you, because I think you're gonna like it.
Ooh.
Wait, where did it save? Where did you save, yo? Out in that folder. Fine, whatever. Fine. Here we go. Look at it. Look, there's Wolverine. He's got a cigar. And then slightly smaller than him, there's this kind of lizard fellow. And then there's Cyclops. And then there's another guy with a fatty face. Pretty cool.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Who's the small... I think it's just the Lego man from the Lego movie who's the smallest. Pretty sure that's canon in X-Men, you know? I'm sorry that I called him Fatty Face. Like, they all kind of have fatty face. Fatty is not a derogatory thing. It's just reality. Sometimes you have a little bit of a chubby face, and that's fine. It's good. I have a chubby face. Yeah. Okay, the smallest... I'm having a hard time seeing. Click to zoom. She's got glasses, and it might be Rogue. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe Rogue. Jubilee, it could be, I don't know. Who is Jubilee? I know there's a YouTube channel called Jubilee, and they make weird videos, but I don't think it's them. Thank you, by the way, Bookworm, for the sub. Glad to have you here. With that said, we're in the final 15 minutes of the match. Tina is still in the lead from what I've seen. Wait, Jubilee fires fireworks? Oh, I like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a strong power.
I can fire fireworks. I've got the power of Jubilee.
Oh, yay.
I just need fireworks. It's like... Here's the deal. It's like any sort of magic. Sometimes you do need, like, physical elements in order to power the magic. I learned that from a lot of different shows and stuff. Like, they do that in Buffy. They have to collect certain things in order to get the magic going. And this one, you have to collect fireworks, and then you can launch fireworks. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Alapex is saying that apparently Jubilee was on the screen giving air to 3 hams. Thank you, Jubilee.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There is a... Yeah, it looks like 3 hams just got the stage 4 power up, which gives you more air.
Yeah, 45 air. I don't know. Like, are there water sections after this level, or is this the only one with water?
I believe this is the only one.
Well, then that's not so helpful then. How about you, like, give me, like, a gun? That would be more helpful.
It gives you enough to get a 1-up in the stage, so that can help.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to other areas that you're going to drown in, then yeah, that would definitely help. But still,
Yeah.
like, for all intents and purposes, give me a weapon.
Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, it looks like Tina's trying to use the claws.
Yeah, Tina... I think Tina's just gonna die real quick until she, like, manages to start all the way over. That's completely fine. Tina still has the best push, but I know she has to be aware the time is running out, and any mistake on the first level, it may just be worth running out of all of your lives and starting over. And that appears to be what she's doing right now, which I think is a completely good move.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah, you want your final push to have the best chance of actually making progress. And the game's not too long. Like, I feel like 10 minutes, Tina would be able to get back to where she was before. Nobody has passed her. She doesn't know that she's currently in first. But, you know, it's still a race, you know? You gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that said, not Moonberry, 3 hams is through level 4 and on to level 5 again, which is where Moonberry is right now. I think level 5 has the coolest aesthetic. Maybe the least actually X-Men aesthetic of the levels. This is more Halloween style, but I like it. I am a huge fan of this level.
Yeah, it looks super nice.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But no, it's a lot more like... Some of the enemies look like Jason from the Friday the 13th movies, and then you got the Grim Reaper throwing skulls at you. A lot of Grim Reapers in this game.
yeah, there are.
The music in this game is so good, though. Jason? What? Oh, Justin is quoting Heavy Rain because of Jason. Fine. Jason!
Jason.
Yeah, everybody, you may press X to Jason if you would like. I see some people doing that, and I appreciate it. Tina Hacks finding one of the secret areas to get extra one-ups and such. But she made it all the way to level 8 compared to everybody else. Moonberry, though, finally to level 6. The fire level, Moonberry has seen this before. He needs to get past this and past level 7. Like, this is a tall order for anybody who hasn't beaten level 6 yet. I just don't know if there's going to be much hope. By the way, Bookworm, thank you so much for subscribing. Glad to have you here. I usually try to focus more on the matches than on subscriptions, but it is extremely appreciated. Thank you so much. Now, what? Justin's giving me a weird look. What? He just questioned, I try to focus. Yes. I'm doing a pretty dang good job on this game, okay? I haven't talked about Shrek and Prague a single time. Except for now. So... Well, everybody, this is Kusog7ande, where, yeah, we've got X-Men. Not X-Men, X-Man. We've got Wolverine here, just being a pretty cool dude and trying to get through this water, boy. Oh no! My friend Jackasplat just apparently showed up during this discussion. I'm so sorry. Jackasplat is fairly close to me and was in a concert last night and I didn't go. And I hope that the concert went well because it was good music. I know it was good. But I didn't go.
Aw.
Yeah. It's okay, though. Or is it? I don't know. The only time will tell. Oh, no. Nightbot knows about my sins. Nightbot. Everybody, Nightbot keeps track of the quotes and the dumb things that have been said, and there are way too many dumb things that have been said, and I wish that Nightbot would forget. Like...
So, it does look like Moonberry's on level 7.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Moonberry is making a really good push. Also has an extra life, unfortunately falls, just like Tina did, into the spikes below, because why would you expect there to be a blind jump into spikes? I don't know.
I remember as a kid, the farthest I made it in this game was like level 6, so it's extremely impressive to see like them, like level 6 just has a lot of main things, so it's extremely impressive to see them make it so far.
Like, this game is no joke. This is extremely difficult. At the same time, NES difficulty is countered by how short a lot of the games are. You can, like, if you put in the work to avoid dying a lot, you can get through a lot of these games quickly. But it's just like, will Moonberry be able to pass where Tina Hacks made it to on level 8? That is the big question that's in my mind, and I don't know what the answer is going to be. Tina Hacks being really careful to not fall into the pit of death, but then making a huge jump to the right and landing on a platform. There's a lot of risky gameplay going on here, and I'm like, either Tina is getting very lucky or is really remembering what was in the stage before, and I tend to think that it's the latter. Like, she has been doing very good. There we go, back to level 7. Moonberry currently on that. Again, remember the high water mark is all that matters for each individual player. Tina did make it to level 8 and has the advantage here. Moonberry into the spike pit. However, chat is pointing out that Moonberry has gotten an extra continue, so that could be like that could help Moonberry make just that little bit of practice he needs to move from second to first, or that little practice. progress. That one. Yeah. We don't have a lot of time left. Like, the moves, you got to boogie right now. And I feel like Moonberry is playing the game the way that he needs to play to have any chance to move into the lead. Will it happen? I don't know, but it could.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is, I'm curious how this will go. Oh,
That is
no.
a game over, but Moonberry had an extra continue and can just run through the enemies again. You get a full health refill when you move on to the next level. And there we go, Moonberry moving on to level 8. This could come down to the wire. If I do not know how far Tina made it through this stage.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I do think I think she made it to like a roof all the way. She was on the top of the level, so I want to say that's pretty close to the end, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, this might be something that we need to go and review the VODs for, because it's very close between them. And this match, it really matters between who took first and who took second, because only one person will stay in the tournament after this specific match. Tina Hacks definitely has the advantage. Moonberry could steal it away with good gameplay. I don't know. It's so intense right now.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, who would have guessed that this match was going to be this freaking good? It's you never really know how close players are going to be.
Yeah, it could come down. It could go either way. Yeah.
Guard, you have a really good job of choosing games that like have pretty exciting endings. Oh my gosh. People are noting BV appears to be dumb. Dumb? No, done. Oh my gosh. That's not what I meant to say. I just can't English today, people. I can't. I don't know what happened to my English, but BV is pretty much finished with attempts, and that is fine. It wouldn't be Kusog7ande without me saying something dumb. Or literally the word dumb.
I do think Moonberry still does need to get like a little.
Yeah, I know that I've seen this area on Tina's gameplay before. But is this the end? Moonberry, that is a game over. That is it for Moonberry's attempts. Tina Hacks, that's a game over. 3 Hams isn't playing. I'm just going to let the timer run out because this is it for the match. So I don't know who made more progress there. Time Stalker is saying that Tina just barely made a little bit more progress.
Yeah.
We may wish to go and review the VODs because that is time. That is that. All of my followers, by the way, you have the Tim emote. Feel free to spam that because Tim is how we say time in Kusog7ande land.
Yeah, I do want to say that Tina got a little farther into that section.
Oh my gosh. This is so freaking close.
Yeah, we will review just to confirm, but yeah. That was really great. Yeah, everyone did super great here. Yeah, just I feel like they figured this game out really quickly, which is super nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and invite both of them to come chat because they it's so close that we do probably want to go and review the VODs and just make sure that we know exactly how far Tina and Moonberry made it. Okay, Moonberry is here. Hello there, Moonberry. I think Tina is gonna come in just a second as well. Then there indeed is Tina. Hello, you two. Oh my gosh. My English has been so off today. I have said so many dumb things. Somebody in chat said that BV was done, and I said out loud, oh, BV is dumb? And It was on accident. It's not on purpose. I just can't English right now.
Okay, so hear me out.
Yes, Tina.
Vivi was playing a match in Kusog7ande, so could be that both are correct.
Oh, no!
Oh my gosh.
I say this having just played a match in Kusog7ande, mind you.
Yeah, Moonberry, by the way, is currently working on getting audio to work through Discord, is having a bit of a hard time. So we'll talk to you first, Tina. We think you won. And, like, Moonberry was extremely close to you, though, right at the very end of the match, and then got a full game over. Like, this was ridiculously close, in the end between you two. I have to, like, what do you think of this game?
Game's fun, not a Kuso game, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-oh, game's fun, not a Kuso game.
Hello?
Hello, Moonberry.
Can you hear me?
I can hear ya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna agree with Tina, though? Tina's saying good game, not a Kuso game.
I think the only thing that really makes it a bad game is the fact that there's no invuln after getting hit, so they just vacuum all your health out if you get unlucky and they spawn on top of you or something. Everything else felt good. Though my controller kept eating jumps, and I wasn't sure if that was the game or my controller.
No, I think that's the game. My controller was also eating jumps.
Alright, cool.
Okay, good.
Oh, this is a good game. It's just that I can't jump sometimes.
Hey, that's just video games.
That's just video games. Apparently, it's standard for video games to be, like, semi-playable.
correct.
And Mario only jumps some of the time.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I disagree with that. Usually, like, no, Mario, if you push jump, you jump. That's just, that's standard.
I'm gonna put it out there that Mario has some weird jump behavior near edges.
Okay, sometimes, yeah. Especially early Mario, they didn't really have too much, what do you call it, coyote time?
Yeah, there's no coyote frames in early Marios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, game's real fun. Platforming in the Magneto stage is absolutely brutal, and now I know what it feels like to feel sorrow from an NES game, so thank you.
Yay!
Yay, sorrow! Oh, I'm so glad that you got to experience sadness. That's what Kusog7ande is all about, you know, helping you just learn more about yourself, learn more about life. Yeah,
it's gross.
Yeah, Moonberry, like, was there anything that you really enjoyed about this game? Like, you said that, like, eating jumps and the no iframes was pretty bad. Was there anything, like, that stood out to you that you really enjoyed about it, though?
So, in my opinion, I think this would actually be a very fun speed game, since we kept on running over and over again after the game over. I started getting like a feel for the earlier levels, and I feel like grinding this out, this could be a fun thing to put some time into. I might do that.
There was something that I really enjoyed about it as well, and Tina, I think it was your second to last push when you got to level 8 and made a very good distance into it. On level 7, you were just trying to get to the end, and at first you were trying to just dodge the enemies, but then you just plowed through them. You plowed through the final 2, almost died, but you didn't, and because of that, you got a full health refill moving into the next level. I love that the game allows you to play dangerously, and instead of punishing you, rewards you if you succeed.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I have to say, like, for all of the LJN games out there, this one has problems, but overall is actually kind of fun. The most annoying thing is that, like, using your claws is discouraged within the game.
Yeah, I noticed that when I hit select and tried to use my claws for damage, it did do damage.
Yeah, to the enemies, but also to you.
Mostly to me.
That could be something that, like, towards the end of the level, as you're doing a final push, you could whip them out and just, like, destroy some of the enemies. Maybe it does less damage than the enemies do to you, but I'm not really sure. Yeah.
How do you get into that door in level 2? I think I found the door with the with Havoc in it, but I couldn't get down to it.
Yeah, we had one player, 3 Hams, who managed to get down there, and Havoc ended up being pretty helpful in some cases. I think that allowed 3 Hams to have some decent pushes. I don't know how you got down there. I would just always see, oh, I guess 3 Hams has Havoc now.
So what you need to do, I think you need to just be above the platform and then punch a few times, and the platform will detract, and you can go in the room.
Yeah, you just got to stand there and punch a little bit. You know, as you do in video games. That's how they work.
Is that what the line, if a certain jump seems impossible, try kneeling and punching in the air, it could get things moving for you, from the manual meant?
Yep.
All right, I had that front and center. I said, if I find an impossible jump, I'm just gonna crawl and kneel, I guess.
Yeah, it's not really very obvious. It's kind of dumb. 3 Hams, though, luckily was able to put that together. I just think, you know, why pull out Castlevania 2 crap like that, where you just have to do something dumb in order to make progress?
What a terrible night to have curse.
Dang old curses. Ugh. I had a curse in my dream last night, Tina. And,
oh no, did you get better?
Well, I mean, I didn't die, so I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Congratulations, I'm glad you're not cursed anymore.
A lot of other people in my dream did die, though, so, like, they're still cursed, but they're dream people,
Okay.
whatever.
So there's a trade-off there, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Everybody, if you show up in my dreams, there's a reasonable chance you're going to die, so just try to stay out of it. There's a reasonable chance I'm gonna die as well. I have died many times in my dreams. And come back and died again. Yeah, respawning in dreams, that is terrible. You're like, don't do it. Just wake up. Well, I think that's all we have. I think we will want to go back and review, maybe take screenshots of like your personal best that each of you made. But we do believe that Tina Hacks is the victor and will be the one from your group moving on to round 4. And if things change because of the information that we'll find, then we will keep you updated. So seriously,
right.
Great job
Sounds good.
here.
Good game.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you, friends. Anything that either of you need to plug before I kick you off?
You should watch Kusog7ande, it's pretty cool.
Tina, shut up. That's what they're watching. I'm sorry that I just told you to shut up.
Good.
I just got to be aggressive, okay? How come this says that Little Mermaid music is playing? This is definitely the Flash for Sega Master System. Okay, whatever. Just thank you both so much. Garb, thank you for choosing this game. It was an absolute blast. I'll see all of you later.
Thanks. Later, friends.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye. Well, everybody, we have 2 more matches coming up in just a little bit. Hopefully, Comcast stays a little calmer today. You're watching Kusog7ande. Don't let their lies deceive you, okay? This is Kusog7ande. I need to stand up for about a minute. I will be right back with more video game. Stay tuned.